Well, hello and welcome back to Ravenwood Acres. Update, I am no longer in the United States. Surprise. If you haven't watched my previous video on changes coming, it was a while back. I mentioned it that I'm now in South Korea, or was going to South Korea because I am in the military. And every once in a while, you got to go do stuff like this. It sucks. I won't be able to, work on our homestead. I'm here without my family, so that sucks. Um, However, I'm all about making the most of it. And in this video, I'm just going to show you a few things here things that I'm going to be working on those skills, right? Because skills really, truly equal preparedness, not gear. Yes, these things are items and gear. You have to purchase them, but knowing how to use them and employ them effectively is a skill. So that's kind of where I'm going to go with some of the future stuff. Just real quick in front of you, I've got a portable shortwave signal sideband radio here that would allow me to monitor all kinds of frequencies, but primarily what I'll be tuning into is some of those high frequency amateur radio nets, and learning, how to employ this effectively. I've used it, but getting it set up here, and seeing how well it works here. Something else I bought years ago and messed around when I first bought it was a SDR, which is a software-defined radio little thing. It basically pretty cool device. It comes with a little cheap antenna. I'll be able to pick up really local stuff, but I need to set up a long wire to get some better reception on that. A lot of cool features. We'll be learning more about that and actually how to really set it up and get the most out of it. So that's something else. I also am a licensed amateur radio operator in the technician level, and I will be setting up my DMR through a hotspot. And I know that might be just digital mobile radio, but through the hotspot basically will allow me to connect into these through the internet into repeaters in the United States and talk on like nets back there, or talk to some of my friends back there that also are licensed operators, which is pretty cool because I don't need that general class and all that very expensive radios that go along with it to talk high frequency, especially trying to come over here with that equipment. Even if I had it, I'd be a little nervous about it getting damaged. But anyhow, I don't want to ramble on too long here, take up too much of your time, but as I mentioned in previous video, change is coming to the channel, and it'll be this. I will be going home at one point for some vacation time, and of course while I'm there, I'll do some probably some videos of what's going on the homestead. I know the wife and the kids are trying to maintain what's going on there, but I'm sure a lot of things will, get a little neglected here and there, especially when it comes to my boys. They well-intended, but they're teenagers, and they just that's what it is. Oh, and one last thing that I didn't throw in this video is my ham hotline. I'll throw in a picture of that there. So there's the ham hotline. There's even some channels on there, or nodes, I guess, whatever you can dial into. Like this is BBC radio. There's a few other ones on there, but pretty cool setup. If you're an amateur radio operator, they're very cool. I can dial in right now because I have internet, and I could call somebody on that, basically using a VoIP phone, but it's a dedicated network, and talk to one of my buddies back in the Aries group that I'm in. So pretty cool. Anyways, enough geeking out on that stuff. Some of you may not find this interesting, but if you have any suggestions or recommendations or questions about what it's like to be, on the road for a year, or, abroad and living on your own and trying to maintain some level of preparedness, throw them in the comments down below, because I'd be more than happy to try to answer them, or tell you, hey, I'm learning right now. When I learn more, I'll let you know how it went for me. So have a great day. Thanks for watching.